Travel the World Hack. This is my channel. Today we are exploring Minnesota. As you know, I am on a 1-month road trip with my travel buddy, and I'm going to introduce him in this episode. But first, let's see how my trip in Minnesota started.
So I am running in Minnesota today. These are cars leaving the campground at which we were. It's morning, 9 o'clock, sunshine, beautiful weather, and the day starts really good.
And this is our campground in Minnesota. We have a place to eat over here, fire pit, parking space, and place for the tent. As I mentioned before, I'm going to have an interview with my travel buddy in this episode. What was hilarious about the interview was that we started it 3 times. Keep on watching to see why. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I just want to see. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, you're in the dark.
Yeah, I can be in the dark.
No, that's...
So we're in Minnesota, right by the Mississippi River that you can see in the back. And I'm here with my travel buddy, Sean.
Hello.
And you've been on a cross-country road trip for about a month. What made you go and how did you decide? Testing, 1, 2. Sit like that. Then you have your legs towards this one. I'll just see if it looks good. Yeah, because we have to be towards the camera. So today we are in Minnesota, right by Mississippi River. And I am with my travel buddy, Dishan. And in today's episode, I would like you to meet Dishan.
Hello.
So can you say a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and what you do?
Hi, my name is Dashank. I'm originally from New Delhi, India, but I study in Colorado at University of Colorado Boulder. I study aerospace engineering, and I'm a senior, and I'll graduate next year.
And why you are on a cross-country road trip across the United States? What made you go on this road trip? What was your motivation?
Well, it was quarantine time, and I was really feeling like I can't go outside or do anything, and I've been doing that for a couple months, so it was a really impulsive decision at the end of May. But I did prepare for it for like a solid month, and I did my shopping and everything, and it all worked out, and it's been like more than a month since I've been on the road.
Great, and so you saw many new places that you haven't seen before. What was new for you, and what was your biggest surprise?
Well, during this time, I was really not expecting to see or meet people, but I've met some wonderful people, and I think that was one of the most fascinating things that happened to me on this trip. So I think it was wonderful to see you, to meet a lot of other people that I met on this trip, and to see all these beautiful places, and some solitude time is really fun too.
And you have a YouTube channel. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, well, it wasn't supposed to be a YouTube channel. I used to do filmmaking in high school, and I wanted to use all my skills now, because I'm doing this kind of, it's kind of like a trip, which is like not usual. This is a really cool thing that I want to document for my whole life. So I started making films, and I started making all these videos, like a weekly video of where I've been, what I do, and all these experiences that I've had, and I put them on YouTube. And I was supposed to share it only with my family, but then I was like, why not share it on social media and with my friends and everyone, and they all liked it. And
as for this trip, what things have you learned? Have you learned anything new?
That's a great question. I actually have learned a lot about myself, more deeper things about myself that I didn't know, because I've got a lot of alone times. I've been able to look at myself from a new perspective. I've learned that this Earth is a lot bigger than we think it is, and it's fascinating how small we are compared to this whole planet. And that gives meaning to life as well, because I want to do well for this planet now. Well, I've always wanted to, but this is like, you know, it just motivates me to do even better.
Okay, great. And as for the trip, we are still going to be on it for at least 3 more weeks. What are you hoping to see?
Final destination is Grand Canyon, so I'm gonna basically make a loop from Colorado, California, all the way to Montana, and then Wisconsin, going south towards Grand Canyon.
And the last question, what advice would you give to people who would like to do a road trip like this, but they haven't decided on it yet?
If you want to do this, go for it. Like, seriously. There's nothing stopping you, and that's what I thought. And if you want to explore America, this is a really beautiful way to do it. There's a lot of resources out there, and a lot of things you can do. Definitely a recommended trip, but be ready to get out of your comfort zone, because this is not living in a hotel, unless you have a lot of money, of course.
That's right.
But I'm living off of my car, and I've been doing this for the past 6 weeks now, and I'm really hyped about it.
Thank you. That was great.
This stay in Minnesota was not long enough to explore it thoroughly, but surprise, surprise, when we went for a walk, there were some local people.
I am on a road trip and I met those 2 wonderful girls. And you're locals, right? You live here. You live here in the area, and you're fishing. What are you fishing?
Mostly bluegill.
Bluegill. Yeah. Okay. Sheephead. And your name is
Rachel.
Rachel and Jessica. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Please comment on my video and subscribe to my channel, as new adventures of my road trip are coming soon.